Okay, welcome back again. We are going to continue with our lesson. We had actually finished the things which are very important under insert. So let us go to another menu. That's the next one, which is page layout. So when I click on page layout, you'll see this thing. So under page layout, we shall look at margins. We can look at orientation, page orientation. We can look at the size of the document. We shall look at the columns. We shall look at adding watermark, maybe page colors. And there's also page borders, and so on. Okay. So just now to begin with, let's look at margins. Okay. So when I click on this drop down under margins, you will see margin are simply from the top of the document up to where your text is supposed to start. You maybe want to give somewhat some space. Okay, so in terms of maybe inches or centimeters. So if you look at here at the top, from there up to where this line is, from there up to here where this top this line is, that is what we call the top. So here we are saying the top should be 1 inch. And then on the left hand side, that means from where the text is stopping up to the margin should be 1 inch also here. So at the bottom, from where your text is stopping up to the margin downwards at the bottom should also be 1 inch. So this one caters for that. So in case you don't want it at that is a normal rate, as you can see there. So if you don't want that, there's also this one which is been written as narrow. Under narrow, at the top you'll have 0.5. The distance from here to there, from where your text is up to the margin top wise, it is 0.5. And then at the left, from where your text is stopping up to the margin is also what? 0.5. Then the same thing applies to the bottom and right. Now if you come to moderate, it is at the top is 1, and then at the left is 0.75, then at the bottom is 1, and the rest. It really depends on what you want, but for me I would choose the normal one, which is the first one. Okay, so hope we're okay with that. Then when we go back to page layout again, we have this we call orientation. Some people call it page orientation. Sometimes you may want your document to appear in landscape. Sometimes you may want it to portrait. Okay, so what I mean by portrait is this: if you want your document to appear like this, to appear in this format, in a portrait form, this is a portrait. When I click here, you'll be able to see, yeah, this is portrait. But if I want the landscape, in case the document is big, I may want it to appear like this. So this is landscape. So it is you to choose the option that you want. So when I select landscape, you realize that, yeah, my document will increase, to expand. So if I go there again and I select a portrait, you see, portrait will make your document to be printed like this. Okay, see, it has just reduced from landscape to portrait. So that is page orientation. The next one is the size. So when I select on this drop down, so you may want your document to fit on different papers. Okay, you may want it to be on A4, you may want it to be on A5, and what have you, depending on the paper size. So I may not focus so much on paper size, but you try to go and learn the different paper sizes on your own. But I have most especially I'll be playing with A3 and A4. So when I click on A3, you see that is A3. So if I go back and I click on A4, I click on A4, this is actually A4 paper. Okay, the one people usually mostly use in offices is A4 paper. So if I want it to be printed on A4, I'll select this to be printed on A4. So I don't have A3 paper here with me, so we'll go with that. But it is just you to choose the paper that you want it to be printed on. Okay, I think for now this one is yet enough. We shall look at other concepts in the next video, still under page layout. Okay, thank you very much.